Hey guys, it's Ryan from the Melbourne Centre of Healing here. Who has ever had a situation similar to this? So I'm sitting in my chair, perfectly fine, then all of a sudden my stomach starts to grumble and a thought pops into my head. I'm like, oh, I'm hungry. Then I think, when am I going to eat next? Then I'm like, maybe 1.5 hours I'll eat. Oh, where am I going to eat at? I think I'm going to eat at the cafe down the road. Oh, cool. What do they have on the menu there? How hungry am I? What am I going to order at the restaurant? The cafe. I think I'm going to get a burger. Yeah, okay, I'm going to get a burger. Now I have a picture in my head of myself eating the burger at the cafe. Oh yeah, that's me eating the burger. Oh, I'm sort of sitting at the table alone by myself. Table for one. Oh, that's a bit lonely. That's a bit sad. No one's going to eat with me. I'm so alone. I hate my life. What happened? I went in 1 minute from being perfectly happy and content in my chair to being huddled up in the corner in the fetal position crying, saying that I hate my life. What happened is I got caught up in a chain of thoughts. Okay, what we want to do is start training ourselves to watch our thoughts, to be the observer. Okay. For more information on that, we've got a great YouTube clip called How to Stop Your Thoughts in 1 Minute, where we describe what's called the GATE method, which is a way to start training yourself to observe your thoughts, not identify with your thoughts. As if your thought was a dog that was running past. Okay? So if that was a thought, the dog can run past and the dog's gone. What happens, I don't get up and start chasing that dog down the road and just completely following him wherever he goes. Because if I do that in like half an hour, I'll look up and I'm in someone's backyard, nowhere near where I'm meant to be, and they're looking at me at the window like I'm a freak. So don't chase the dog. I'll use another example, right? So I talk about this a lot with clients in regards to cravings or just getting yourself into a downward spiral with your thoughts. So I had a moment, probably a month or two after I got clean. I was doing some work for a mate, worked with him for a week, and he paid me cash. So I get an envelope on the Friday Arvo on the way home from work. I have to stop at the Woolies to get some food. So I'm like, I'll get the envelope out, open it up, and there's a wad of 50s, which was the pay for the week. Now, our mind is a filing system, okay? It just brings up files from the past to try and help us deal with the present, not always to our benefit. So I got this wad of 50s, automatically the file comes up that, hey, the last time you saw a wad of 50s is when you were using and when you were dealing and you used to count 50s every day. So what happens then, I have a choice. I have a choice to identify with that thought or just see it for what it is, as a file coming up in my brain. Okay, so as I see it as the file, which is like watching the dog just run past and letting him go, I can say, oh yeah, nice one brain, thanks for that file, which is what I did. And I go into Woolworths and I buy my groceries and I go home. What can happen if I think that I am my thoughts and I identify with that, I get caught up in the chain again. So I start to think, oh yeah, that's when I was using and I was dealing. And your mind tends to remember things more fondly than what they were. So it'll bring up these files of the good times. Then all of a sudden, if I identify, my heart starts beating a bit faster. I maybe get a bit sweaty and a bit fired up. All of a sudden, I'm imagining all these different scenarios from the past. Next thing you know, I'm calling my dealer and I'm scoring again. And it's that simple process of learning you are not your thoughts. You don't have to get caught up in the chain. A thought can come up and you can acknowledge it, go, oh yeah, cool, and let it go. So don't follow the dog. Don't end up in some random person's backyard. And that's all from me today. You're all superstars. Never forget that. Peace.